My name is Eric Brown. I'm a senior fellow here at Hudson Institute. We've just wrapped up our conference on the situation in Iraq and in Kurdistan and elsewhere across the greater Levant presently. The discussion today was about the looming military offensive in Mosul and what the likely consequences of that will be for the people of Mosul and for the surrounding areas. My biggest concern, and certainly a concern of a lot of our friends, is that our allies in the region, our frontline allies in particular in Iraq and in Kurdistan, are not properly supported right now to deal with the potential humanitarian fallout. We also are deeply concerned that the current military strategy that the United States has supported to oust Islamic State could potentially create a lot more needless humanitarian suffering and displacement. And that we think it's really important to reassess, to slow down, and to follow a more intelligence-driven strategy that emphasizes the build-up of local governing institutions in Mosul itself, and that empowers Mosulawis to take back their future. Unfortunately, we've had since August of 2014 to plan for this, and I don't think the planning and the time required to come up with the right plans has been made. In many respects, the right time. There is nobody who will make an argument that we shouldn't hasten the demise of ISIS. But we are asking the question, do we have the right strategy in place? And I think that this is a wide discussion that the U.S., along with all of its allies in the Middle East and in Europe, needs to be having at the moment. Do we have the right strategy in place? And that might require us to slow down a little bit, and again, to think more clearly and long-term about how to build up the actual institutions in Mosul, the police force, the governing institutions, among other things, that will be able to help create a livable city for ordinary Mosulawis. Without that plan in place, the humanitarian displacement from the current military first offensive in Mosul could reach upwards of 1.2 million people. I think the implications and ramifications of it are likely going to affect many thousands more. And this is happening at a time when many countries in the Middle East are suffering and struggling. And that includes our closest friends in Kurdistan and in Iraq, as well as in Turkey. And I'd like to see this reversed and addressed in an explicit fashion in the next U.S. administration.
Thank you very much.
You bet.